Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we have a scavenge ahead of us, and we're going to find out if waiting, and we're going to get an idea if we should not have gone to the ambush site as it turned out to be, and should have done this scavenge right away last time, or if it's still going to be doable even though it's in the mist this time and in the daytime. So nighttime without mist or daytime with mist. I wonder which way would have benefited us more now. I guess we'll never 100% know for sure, but we're about to find out how one of those ways is going to play out. Daytime with a mist zone, meaning more dangerous. So here we go. Let's pick out a team that's going to go out on this one. I do believe we are going to take road train in a vehicle because that usually is beneficial on a scavenging mission. Now, as far as who we're going to take, I'm going to be leaning towards in Shane Marine Grunt. There is one thing we're going to have to do with you, and that may make a difference on being able to take you out. Just right off the top of my head. Let's see your sleek new self here, and we're going to find out with that extra stealth. 10% there, 20% there, and 20% there, so an extra 50% stealth if you can still keep yourself hidden. We'll keep you in there. Attacks from behind gain shock value equal to 3 times the damage dealt, so you may be a little more shocking these days by being able to stay hidden. We shall see. And then we'll figure out if you're the lone sneaky helmet. We'll figure out if that can be useful for someone else. What we'll think about is this. We can probably get away with less grenades for you. And you can only shoot one at a time. So we probably, in the course of an action, we can only get use of so much stuff. But I think we're going to play it a little dangerously. So you still have room to pick stuff up a little bit. At least the material or the tech or the food crates you have room to pick up. The important stuff. And still give you some benefit with some backup weaponry should we need your assistance. So I'm thinking I might bring Shane Marine Grunt Vanson on this one, folks. I'm trying to think who might be the best. There's nobody. Trooper Squarepants. Now we could also think I'm actually probably not going to take my snipers on this one. I'm going to take others. Possibly Dwayne the Tide Clark is important on this one. To ride around on the road train to be able to heal, have a healer for the vessel. It means I'm going to have to figure out one other individual to take away. Now, Trooper Square Nuts, let's just take a look at what you're holding. And we do have one over here. I almost value, if we're going to have you along as opposed to your aim with this, I almost, even though it's nearly not as effective range of 14 versus an effective range of 27, it's a trade-off. It's like, do I want the shred more, or do I want the ability to hit more? And I'm kind of saying, well, let's have the best of both worlds coming along with us and maybe play it that way. I'll keep a grenade with us. I don't think we need to worry about purification grenades. Road Train's got that covered. So now I really do have a tough choice as who am I going to be taking along? Oh, you probably need ammo in one of those. Yeah. Shane Marine Grunt. Tomas, you are helpful. Landon. Everybody's got advantages and benefits to go out on this one. So I got one too many, and I'm having a tough time coming up with who to cut. Shades of times to edit because I'm going to take forever to make up my mind. Okay, it did take me a while to make up my mind, and this is what we're doing. And let's see, Road Train, you're going out. I basically decided to go with only one of our assaults. And really, the only thing that broke the tie was Thomas Terrible and Enrique's being level 5, so you have access to a very important perk to switch things around. What, Ready for Anything is called something, ready for something. Hopefully you're ready for this scavenging mission. So let's just get in here and double check. I don't think grenades are as important to us on this one as medkits, because I dropped a lot of medkits on individuals. So just in case we get in trouble that way, we're still good to go. Goo, we will not be afraid of this time. We can run around on this scavenge whether there's goo or not, because everybody has immunity to goo. So that's really kind of nice to say. A lot of our other teams I don't think can say that, but this one can. I will, and because we have spider drones that I'll be able to shoot out, I decided to pull back on our loads with grenades, and hopefully that won't come back to bite us. Trooper Square Nuts, we're taking you. I did keep at least one grenade, so you have the option, but you also have shred and a stick if we happen to get close enough. We also have some SP to spend, and we don't need to give you mounted proficiency right now. What I do think I want to spend on, just because your delirium is low, and by the way, everybody will on this low delirium quote-unquote team, will be picking up some more delirium. Lovely. Something else that maybe ZigZag should have considered the last episode before we got ambushed. So I am going to... Well, you can argue either way. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. The good thing is we get extra will from your perk, so we're already at 11. I'm going to spend it on will, though, because we got a dash and gun kata are golden to you, and while we still can use them, let's do it that way. Shade Marine Grunt Vanson, you also have some stuff to spend. In fact, we forgot to promote you along the way, and I'm wondering, we can gain stealth and accuracy and have immunity to well, we aren't probably going to see a sentinel on this one, but the question becomes, do we think a decoy is going to be vital to our success on this one or not? Well, it is a key perk for your class, and we're just going to pick it up in case it comes in handy for us on this mission. Tomas, we stripped you down. We traded a weapon also just to give you full utility. Aim, close up, armor against armorless enemies, power, and some decent shredding hitting power. So you got 3 weapons there. You have the ability. There it is. Ready for action is called. I think I tend to always call it ready for anything, but ready for action. Also allows you to get on the vehicle and pick up those med kits that are sitting around to maybe help us disperse them. Then we have the wrong ship it just went to. Now we got to get down to Airhawk, and you are going out on this one. And we're going to drop that just so you can carry that much more and zippity fly around for us. What I will do, though, on you, since you more than likely, more than anybody, will be off on your own and jumping around to a distant crate, perhaps, is I will keep a med kit on your person. Just because you may not have access to road train as well as the others might. We'll see. We shall see. And Landon, sorry we kind of stripped you down there, my man. We'll get you back in action. It was really that one perk that made the difference for me on bringing you along. And then Dwayne the Tide Clark, we're bringing you along purely because you now have those. And I need to... You can heal yourself too. You have a turret, and we're just going to play it like this. Actually... Since you could very easily be jumping off the vehicle, I don't care if you're over encumbered, you probably won't be moving around as much as the others. And we'll give you a reload on that just so we can use it as much as we might desire. And Dwayne the Tide Clark is along to help keep our vehicle. And I'm assuming, yeah, the arms inherently can repair the vehicle hit points. So we're bringing him along to try and keep us rolling to pick up as much as possible on this mission. That's the plan. I'll also probably have one other person on the vehicle kind of the healer, and someone who has speed. Perhaps our assault? Perhaps Trooper Square Nuts, who can dash around? That might be the one. That might be interesting. So let's get down there and see if we can pick up some crates, because Lord knows we need more materials. Well, we're actually okay-ish on tech. We really need materials and food for building our labs that we need, and more food because we need to do some more hiring. And especially if we end up having to hire at Anu, they eat up the food. So we need stuff. Let's hope we are successful. We can only recover things that we carry out. We'll see you down there. All right, we can see the infamous Mist Sentinel. And that Mist Sentinel, to be quite... Oh, there's a lot of mist without the Sentinel on the map. But that Mist Sentinel, well, it would impact this thing if we don't take care of it. So we do have 3 crates off on their own over here. There is no exit zone on this side of the map. So this sounds like territory for a road train to be looking at. We can easily pick these up with some defenders. This will be the odd one out, although even here, there's a way off the map. So I guess it's going to really depend on what we see on the map. So, Dwayne, let's get you tied onto the vehicle, and actually getting you on, you'll still be able to get off and do a single shot should we need it coming up. I don't think we have the ability to throw a turret yet either. But even if you jumped off and we didn't need anything else from you, you could jump off, set down a turret, and get back on. Not this turn, but in future turns. And so I think I've decided, Trooper Square Nuts, you're the one that will get off the vehicle. Odds are we won't be able to get off and bash anybody. Oh well, we have access to all 3 guns. And we'll just put that one in your hand, and let's get you on board too. This will be our road train team, we'll call it, and we're only going to drive out here. We're going to start heading over and make this our first goal. Of course, that may very well change quickly depending on what we see here after this first move, but I'm going to move this far just so we at least have the ability to shoot the Purgatory. And we didn't have to move far to find something, but I'm not going to waste a grenade on that. Now we're seeing something that's grenade worthy, and let's go see what kind we're dealing with. Ooh, he's trying to sneak around the back side on us. It's kind of what it looks like. Now, is he a reinforcement guy? Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Yes. Oh, that is not ideal for this kind of a mission. Not ideal. And you don't have, nobody's going to have the ability to really get around the corner and deal with him. Well, my confidence level in being able to do a lot on this mission has dropped a little bit. Now, do we have a clear shot over here? Pretty much. Let's at least see about getting this guy burning. That's about the only doggone thing we'll be able to do this turn. And he's burning. That's good. Let's complete our movement and see what else we see. Oh, you've got to be... Call reinforcements, baby. Call reinforcements. Let's just flood the map with reinforcements. Why don't we? Oh, man. That's also neurotoxin spray arm on that one. Did this one also have neurotoxin spray arm? No, this one's a curer. So we've got some evolution going on these Acherons. Where a call a reinforcement individual can also do the neurotoxin spray. So I call that an upgrade along with the hit points. Yeah, well, you know, it's not a static world. People do evolve. So, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, we probably need to see about some spider drones out there. Yikers! We're just gonna get flooded with reinforcements. So what we're gonna probably, at least we can do quick dash here with our teams. Probably have a good chance of 2 crates, 100% for sure. We're gonna make a dash for a third, and maybe more. I'm a little concerned that perhaps there's no reinforcements. There's probably going to be a ton of reinforcements over here, but there's no exit zone over here. All the exit zones are back on this side of the map and over here on the side. So maybe, does that mean we change our direction? And then if we have a chance, we can go for this one and at least be near an exit because of the flood of reinforcements. And if we feel lucky and daring, if this is smooth on this side of the map, we might go for one more over here. I think a change in plan is not a bad idea. And what I'm then going to look at doing is quickly getting our team over in this other direction. Now we also have you, Airhawk. I just do not feel confident. You see, these are just too far away to send you off on your lonesome. If there was a exit zone over here, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But there's not. With only 6 will points to jump with, not good. So let's send you over here to the farthest one. And we can assure that we are going to at least get some materials. And what do you know, some mutagens, and then nothing really all that interesting. Independent, so we'll pick up at least things we can use. All right, Tomas, we're bringing you here for yours. I'm going in. See that. You gotta be kidding. That better be just one we already know about. We did get some food along with those materials. That is something I desire. We can carry that. And let's see. Is there a third? Acheron City is what this is. So maybe... Well, the thing is, it is going to call reinforcements. I mean, there's no way around it. We're going to get flooded with reinforcements. And can this thing do damage? Now, this one can resurrect and goo, so I'm not afraid of the goo. Not afraid of the goo. So right now, at least until we see what kind of reinforcements they call, the Acherons can't hurt us. Now, the reinforcements can. But what I'm going to do, start shooting these guys out. There's another line of defense. For when those reinforcements show up, now all of us, and I believe you too, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, can exit on this side. So we kind of just hang out for the time being until the reinforcements flood us and see if we can play the game that way. And maybe after picking this up, we can sneak over until we get overly swamped with reinforcements. We'll just play it by ear, guys. We shall play it by ear. So I think that's about it. We will get you over here so you're crouching, Tomas, because there's really nothing else you'll be able to do. In fact, we'll do this crouching cover. And that one didn't see us. The Myrmidon is making plans with the Mind Fragger. This has seen us. And I think we're exposed, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. I think we're exposed. Yes, run through the flames again and burn some more. Now I like that. You will not be jumping. Your jumping days have ended. All right. This is what I'm thinking. It may be time to get some of us out of here. Now, I think the head thing is just temporary, right? Isn't that just a temporary thing? The neurotoxin, yeah, it just is disabled for a turn. So I am thinking we will keep you here, Airhawk. We will keep you here, and we are definitely going to shoot with you this turn. And Shane Maringer Vanson, more than likely, I'm going to end up just playing it safe and exiting the map with you. I'll tell you what I might do. Do I dare? Because even from here, even though you're seen, there's nothing else that can shoot you. I may keep you on the map in order to next turn shoot out yet another one of these. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'm happy with the lack of progress this one is making. Let's see how much we can damage this guy. And did we see any of them? Maybe this guy. Now I can't recall. Will points is only down by 2, so we may not have had reinforcements called upon us yet. This guy can only resurrect, correct? No, he is a reinforcement caller. So if we took out, if this... I don't think we're being flooded with reinforcements yet, because he went jump happy, and his will is high. So... let's go blambity blam and see if we can hurt this guy.
Ready to engage.
Like that. Sure shred. That's for dang sure. We sure shredded the guy. And this is another instance where we may just go blambity shred. Let's take a shot here first. In fact, let's quick aim, clear the husk for at least one regular shot and one, because we have the will. Let's burn it now. Let's get rid of every last bit of armor here. And then let's switch weapons and see. A blambity blast right there. Now the quick aim version of this won't be as attractive. But maybe it'll be attractive enough.
Identifying target.
Oh, baby! I don't know if he's low enough. Well, you know what? I can make him low enough and not take you off the map. Unfortunately, your hits won't be extra powerful because you're seen. You're not sneaking up behind him kind of a thing.
Eyes peeled.
But how about that? Killing an Acheron with a crossbow. Alright. Now we do have a problem. We probably have a problem over here. 16 movement. And it then would be able to jump. But without any other threats at the moment... well, we could always eliminate this little threat, or at least get him bleeding enough where he won't be a threat. So let's take a look at that option. And he's no longer a threat. So we are going to... and this guy's just a resurrector, right? Okay. We do have to worry about reinforcements still, but what I'm going to do, as far as driving road train, there could still be more enemies out there, but since we're seeing so many big ones right now, ooh, acid's a little bit of an issue for road train. I was going to say, let's just barrel on here, barrel on through here. Well, let's barrel on here. We got folks that can temporarily jump off and maybe... hurt the acid. In fact, let's make sure our shots are like mega close to what we need. And maybe we can get lucky. Maybe. So I'm going to get aggressive. We will not have a shot if we see a threatening enemy. Yeah, I don't think... I could come here And we may still have shots. Let's see. I can always drive further. Okay, it sees us now. Let's see who we can temporarily jump off here. And can you see our intended target? And the wings, unfortunately, are a little bit in the way. I would much rather not hit the wing and hit that. So we'll let him lean back and we'll go for that. And we did a good job of hitting the wing.
On the mark.
And that was okay, I guess. Get back on board. And let's try our next individual. Trooper Squarenuts, can you hit the Myrmidon squarely on the torso? Let's find out. We'll go for aim on this one. Let's let him move his wing. Okay. Well, we are not good because we can't see how it's moving, so we can't see when he exposes his you-know-what to us. And I can't time it very well, so let's not let's not waste your viewing time. And we'll just see if we can hit the torso and avoid and shoot through the wing, or, well, here we go. No, we shot high. We'll try the gun kata because we have it. There we go. We're still not going to take out the torso. Well, we hoped. Alright, we'll have to get back on board. We're still prone to a bite from the Myrmidon. But its movement is still amazingly good. Although he can't fly, so can he run just that far? I don't know. But we're going to get as far away from it as we can, so even if we get acid applied to us, it will be only one bite. And let's hope we don't find anything dangerous here on the backside. Alright, that's how we chose to play it. That's how we roll around here. And the good news is we can still get out another little guy here to help us, maybe. And then reload.
Switching ammo.
And after this turn, I'm thinking maybe you'll be re-hidden. We just might get lucky. It all depends on the kind of reinforcements this guy calls. So we'll find out. Everybody else over here is done. We're going to hunker you down. And we have one more spider drone. Do I kind of have it as reserve over here? If he bleeds, maybe we'll have a chance to do some harm over here. Uh-oh. So there is other dangers out there. And let's go see what kind this one is. Fortunately, a long ways away right now. And it's a screamer. Only a screamer. We do have to worry about panic with our low will, though. So if it gets close to scream, we may have to just evacuate this half of the team. Because Airhawk, you have 0 will right now because of that head. Oh, maybe it'll come back when you regain your head. Regain your senses. Okay. It's kind of iffy, but we're going to end our turn. Wait, did you finish your movement? Yes. We're going to end our turn. Coming for the bite. We will take some acid. But it's only 20. And there's our reinforcements, our first round of reinforcements coming in. Oh, we're taking more acid. So we don't want to be hanging around here too long. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about goo anymore. That was a nasty reinforcement. So that alone can change our plans. Let's go see if we got another reinforcer. He's a resurrector. So technically, we can deal with him. Technically. Now, does anyone here have a grenade? No. Does anyone here have a grenade? No. So the simplest way to deal with this guy is run over there, kill him, and run away. We just don't have a ton of mobility, and he is a little bit hidden. So we could run here and see him, I think, enough for a shot. Maybe even a quick aim with our precise weapon. And then return. And if we kill him, we'll have kill and run. So that's that guy. You, for whatever reason, are not hidden. Shane Marine Grant Vanson. But there's no shooters at the moment. Now back here, we still have mobility. In fact, we have individuals on here. The only one I'm not sure about individually is you, Road Train. I don't think you have the gooey boots. So you, Trooper Square Nuts, do. So I could jump you off to shoot something. Now this guy, I think he's immune to acid, but he's poisoned from his own thing. 40. So in 2 turns, he's gone from bleeding and poison. So Road Train, basically that whole long discussion was deciding that I need, with all this activity around here, I don't know that we can afford to pick anything up right now. So instead, do we do this to hurt this thing? Well, let's think about this. Our job is to pick up cartons, right? That carton, let's come in close here, because I think if I stop here, that's one step of the 2 actions. Another action will pick the stuff up, and then one step should get somebody back on, right? That's the way I see it. Okay. Sure looked like we ran over that thing. I wish we could have squished it. So, Trooper Square Nuts, I'm saying let's have you get out. Let's have our technician could still heal us, but I'll probably wait another turn. Well, the acid. Let's look at this. We've got 100 acid on us. So we're going to lose 30 there. 40, 50 in health. So I don't think your repair gets rid of much health. Yeah, I think we're going to do the repair. So we're going to get Dwayne off to repair us.
Let's see what the problem is.
Because we're going to take some more acid hit. And then, because I can't repair the armor, we're losing a lot of armor. That's the only thing. If any shooters appear, we're going to be in trouble. Now we're going to get Trooper Square Nuts off. He's going to come over, pick this stuff up. And then I kind of want to... Okay, there we go. So we will have most of a movement. The question is, how much more can I afford to pick up and still be able to take one step back to get on board? We have that, and we have that, and that's not ridiculous encumbrance. This is probably worth some value, and I'm thinking... Let's hope we can get back one step. And we can't.
I'll be right there.
I was going to dash if we had to. Oh, actually, we didn't have a full action. But we can, thank goodness. So next turn, we'll have you clear yourself out. Now, there is a ceiling on here. I think I may just keep myself insulated in here. Problem is we're going to get more. So this is the way we're going to play it, my friends. If I move over here, these guys, no matter where I move, it's like the acid chewers can still catch up to us. So let's just go this way with the intention that we will be able to pick up that crate. That's just the way it's going to be. I may only get out of all the crates out here, we may only end up getting 4 of them. But even with 4, even as we stand, even with just the 3 right now, we have reached half the resource pack. So I'm not going to cry over spilt milk on these resources we're picking up. I am going to blow away some flame in an effort to hurt this guy. Because I'm pissed he called reinforcements. And he's not calling any more reinforcements because that looks to be a head that we exploded. How about that? Head is gone. No more reinforcements from this guy. So at least we only have to worry about the 1 per turn trickle still out there. You know, or yeah, he probably got called from the reinforcement call. So I'm thinking, is there really anything else you guys will be able to do for us? And what can this guy do with his little arms? Just goose spray and a little. So I'll keep us on the map for a little bit longer. And you're visible. Well, you're the one. Now did I put you with goo boots? I did. Fortunately, give you some goo boots. So even if he goos us, I'm going to move you over here because there's no one else that could shoot us. To get just to play it safe ish. Shoot out another one of these. So you're closer to getting out of here. Then the Mind Fragger, which is a little bit of a wild card, we're going to come over here.
I'm going.
See if a quick aim will be enough. Keep that Psychic Screamer away from us because our will is low on this side of the map. And do that. Now we can kill and run. Now we can kill and run. Is that a broken record? I just skipped. And we'll leave you there. I'd overwatch if I could, but I can't. You, on the other hand, might. Nah, that'd be a pretty iffy shot. But we're going to check out the iffy shot.
Eyes peeled.
Yeah, like I said, that's a pretty iffy shot. Let's go for the head. Well, the head doesn't prevent resurrection. Let's go for the jumpy legs. Well, at least we hit the jumpy legs. What we'll do is that spider drone just got shot. This spider drone, the closest danger is over here. And let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Another instigator. Okay. No acid from him, and I think he's gonna bleed and poison out now. The goo does not scare us anymore. Uh-oh. There's a lot of reinforcements that have been called that are showing up all of a sudden, and it's time to start getting out of here. So that thing, their goo the goo is acid goo. So that's a big danger to us. That's why the goo piled up so quickly. Alright guys, we need some repairs. We're going to try for the last crate. That is our goal. And that is a Myrmidon. So if I come here, we know we can reach here. Except my technician will be healing and SquarePants won't have the movement to do it. So we're coming here and we're going to see who is the most important to shoot with our fire. That's what it's going to be, because I won't be able to pick up the carton until next turn. But we'd still be able to exit. So let's get our technician. Let's get the red tide there to fight back some of this acid tide that we're facing.
Let me work on that.
In fact, we're going to do 2 charges, since we're so exposed due to the acid, and then get it back on board. Now, Trooper SquarePants, let's get you in here and offload your stuff. Well, we'll keep the grenade. Well, let's see. We won't have the actions because you don't have ready for anything. So if we got you off, you'd just be able to move there and be in the open. And I do not want to keep you in the open with this kind of enemies near. So we're just going to stay tight. We're going to do this. We're going to try slowing some of these enemies down like this. And then on this side of the map, we're getting the hay out of here. We aren't playing no more games. The instigator can panic us.
Okay.
We'll come in here and shoot Spidey. Oh, you're hidden though. But we know how easily you got unhidden if anyone can get close enough to you. And these guys can leap and ruin that. So we're just going to shoot one Spidey out this time.
Let's do this.
Before you exit. And let's get you out of here. All right, cross your fingers, folks. Oh, we better be able to get a corner of our vehicle in there to escape. Holy smokes. That was a smart move by the Acheron, potentially. Let's hope we can turn out of here. Road train? Yes, you can. And Trooper Square Nuts, you do have goo boots, so you should be able to pick our goods up for us. I'm counting on it. I could always go a step further, maybe. That kind of angles us away. Let's play it safe and go here first. And Trooper, let's just double check. Yes, goo does not trap you or restrict you. I don't know why you panned over to the Mist Sentinel. It should not scare you. Okay, Trooper, I want you to move here. I can't see if you're moving here, but that's where I want you to move. Okay, thank you for following directions. Tech we don't need, but it's very tradable, so we will pick it up. I want you to move here now.
Here I am.
It's very hard to see where to move in the goo. And then we can leave. How about that? But before we leave, I want to do one thing to maybe help us out with repair time. And we have tard charges left. How about we do this?
Got to fix this quick.
And now your health looks a lot better, and let's hope that cuts down on the repair time that Road Train needs. Get back on board, Red Tide. Now, let's exit. Okay, so we did not get everything picked up that we might have hoped for, but I still think we got a decent haul out of this mission, considering what we were up against. You know, I'm always going to do the positive spin. I mean, come on, I'm the commander. Dwayne the Tide Clark, congratulations on your level up to level 3. We're going to find out what that gets us. And Road Train, you have some damage, but I think we helped minimize that, and we did. At least we got over half of the resource pack. So I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I'm going to see that as a positive. All right, so we got 500 more materials, 700 and whatever tech. 66 is a great haul, and I see some trading potentially in our future to up our materials that we'll need. That is what I am thinking. I also think I'm probably going to barrel ahead and look at starting some of our labs as sooner as opposed to later. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking here. As a matter of fact, we have materials available for potentially. Hopefully we haven't traded here. No, there's 218 materials available down here. So speak of the devil. And before we do that, let's do our promotion. After I got through saying spend, 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 as soon as you have a chance. So we're going to pick up yeah, I do kind of, oh, I like that one too. You know, I tend to use remote. I guarantee I want both of these because they both have their place. But I value this so much, being able to properly place a turret. When you can only set the turret next to you, it really limits, it's almost like, why have a turret? You can't put it where you want it, and it's so hard to get in position to place it properly. So I'm going to pick up remote deployment for you first, and then we're going to. You don't have a lot of will stuff, so we're going to give you a little health. So thank you for your help on that one. The Tide was vital on that one to keep us rolling. Can you imagine if we didn't have repair on Road Train on this mission? There'd be no more Road Train. So we're going to keep our eyes open. I'll scan the map again after this episode, looking for the kind of hires we're looking for. I'm going to get right into a base now and make a choice between cybernetics and mutation. And I think just because of our situation here, I'm going to build the mutation lab first. And we'll just do that one in the main base. See, the mutation lab does not reduce delirium, but if we do a mutation, we can get some benefits from the delirium to make certain mutations even more powerful. So that's why I'm building that first over cybernetics, just because since our funds have been so anemic, it's going to be hard to build the cybernetics, and each cybernetic piece build reduces our delirium on that individual character by 1/3. So that's also a good way to fight the delirium also. It's just expensive. So we're going to do the least expensive first. And I'm not going to build the cybernetics lab yet because I don't want to deplete what we just found till we get a little trading done. So Aurora and the other ship, the Nikolai Carpathia. See, look at that road train. You aren't that banged up after all. So let's do a trade. And Aurora, is there another? Well, I can trade tech here. That's 261 materials. Yeah, I can trade some of our tech without a doubt. So we're going to split up actually temporarily since these are no threat locations. And we're going to do some trading with this team. Now, let's just kind of pop in on our other aircraft. Heading over to the Catch the Runner mission there. That's still vital and important. And then over here, we're still in search mode as we come back because we failed to get to that haven, that unfortunate destroyed haven. So I think we just need to keep rolling. Now, I think someone asked about an icon on the map, and this is a new one I haven't really checked out, so I just want to see it. Based on reports and field observations, we estimate that the Pandorans are evolving very rapidly. We must destroy Pandoran colonies and infested havens before we are overwhelmed. So that's just letting me know we're falling behind the curve. So after the Catch the Runner, we're definitely going to go back to, well, the P-Myth will probably be back by then too, but we're definitely going to return to focusing on just that thing, the colonies again. Unfortunately, we only know of one so far, so we're going to have to search and destroy for some others. Okay, so enough chatting, enough talking. Let's get a flying. All right, trade time. That's the kind of trade makes Commander smile. Explore there, and let's hope we... Well, even if we do get ambushed, I think the team's in pretty good shape. All right, we're getting those materials up there, just what we need. Now, do we have any here? Oh, we sure as heck do. I like watching materials climb so fast and tech barely fall. That's the kind of trading that makes me smile. Now, I don't think we really have any other tech down here. That's only for food. New Jericho is not a great food trading, and I can't trade tech for these materials, and I don't want to deplete our food. So I guess what we'll do is we'll meet up over here, because after we do this trade here, we'll meet up, and then we'll figure out where we need to go next with this particular team. But just to be realistic here, the next thing I'm going to do, just so I have an accurate indication, or kind of indication, I guess, I'm going to go to North Africa and build a cybernetics lab. How's containment looking? We're okay there. Now, there it is. It's expensive. And I wanted to do that before I spent too much more in tech, but our tech still seems okay. Now we're going to fly over here with the Aurora to meet up with Nikolai. And we should be pretty close to that mission, yes, and pretty close to seeing what we found here. And we found an abandoned haven. They don't get us much, but hey, the food, to be quite honest, I'm excited about getting that a little higher. Okay, we're at Catch the Runner also, so we arrive kind of simultaneously. This will be our next mission. And I just want to make sure both vessels are here. Yes, they're both on site. So we've done it. So we did an okay scavenge. You know, not a perfect scavenge by any means, but we did okay, picked up resources, and then based on, you know, we got a couple cartons of tech, which helped us be able to do these trades to get us back in line of where we needed to be with materials. So anyway, long-winded, but this is our next mission, Catch the Runner. This is important to be successful on this one, because I believe, and obviously things are new and I don't have good clear memories of all the processes, but this may get us to the point where we can unlock treatment for delirium also. Just remember, treatment costs mutagens, treatment has side effects. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just finish this mission next time first before we see about all that. I hope you enjoyed today's mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.